All my homies know is win. Win, you gotta win. Up by 30 or you down by 10. Better win. Win, you gotta win. Always stay focused on the win. All my homies know is win. Win, you gotta win. Say you run the game, we gon' ask your ass win. Homies win. Win, you gotta win. Always stay focused on the win. All my homies know is win. Rule number 1 is get the W. Rule number 2 is...
Yo, what's up? GA, man, I don't see your face. What's up? Welcome to Birdcage Friday.
I'm in the building, man.
Look. We're Birdcage Friday Night Lights bringing y'all another Friday night of action-packed high school football. Tonight. Hey, man. First off, shout out to the Campo Ricebirds and Needville Bluejays for a high-scoring affair. But man, GA, I don't know what to say. What to say.
Man. Yeah.
Well, tonight, man, we're not gonna have my boy Gary Miller. We're not gonna have him, but we're gonna have Jerry Williams soon coming in. He gonna come in soon, man, and give us some ideas of how he feels. But we got to get this stuff off our chest. Yeah, we got to get this stuff off our chest, man.
A tough loss, bro. It was a tough loss, man. It was tough football to watch. Tough loss. Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah. Before we get into that, man, before we get all into that, of course, we're gonna do like we do every Friday night.
Kenny Sweeny early.
Oh, yeah. We gonna get him in before all of the nonsense happens. We're gonna get him in. I know they over there watching us right now, man. Shout out to everybody that's over Twist House. Twist, man. They over there watching right now. I know they just can't wait to tune in, man, and talk. But first, just like every Friday, we're gonna get into these football scores for 4A District 12. At the bottom of the screen, man, of course, we got Iowa Colony 37 versus Navasota 21. Again, Navasota lost, but they put up some numbers, man.
Yeah. They've been competing every game.
Yeah. That's the sign of getting better, man. You're taking your mistakes, taking your weaknesses, and getting better, man. But Iowa Colony, a strong team, of course. They pulled it off. El Campo 28, Needville 56. Needville gave us a 50-piece, man.
Where you sound on that?
Man, you know what? I ain't even got it. We just gonna we don't even got it on here. A 50-piece, bro. A 50-piece, man. I don't know. Hey, you know what? What goes around comes around, because we were talking about giving people 50 pieces, man.
Yeah, we was.
But I wasn't expecting it, man. But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Oh, Stafford 56. I'm sorry, Stafford 14, Bradsport 6. That looked like a defensive battle, or lack of offense. You know what I'm saying? One of the two. 14-6, Stafford. So, with that said, where we at, Jay? Where we at in the district, El Campo wise? Where we at? Are we, as far as playoff?
We're still in the playoffs. As long as Navasota keep losing, we're in the playoffs. I mean, right now we're looking like we're gonna be fighting for, because you got Needville, you got Iowa Colony, and you got Bay City with right now Needville first, Iowa Colony, then Bay City, and then El Campo. So we got to win that. We definitely got to beat Stafford. Yeah.
Well, the thing about Navasota is they played the teams that they will be battling to get in the playoffs. They played Needville, right? They played Bay City, and they played El Campo.
Mm-hmm.
And now
they played Iowa Colony tonight, and they lost to us. They lost to Needville, and they lost to somebody else.
And it's nice. They got it's gonna be interesting to see how it comes, boils down. But I'm not sure with the composition, with the composition of the team right now. I'm not sure about the playoffs. I mean, but we're gonna get into that.
Like you think we looking out the playoffs? You say thinking?
No. I'm saying once in the playoffs, I'm not sure what team is gonna show up? What coach is gonna show up? I'm not sure, but we're gonna get into that, man. And viewers, we got some stuff, man. We're gonna put y'all what y'all say on the screen, man. We're gonna definitely do that. But say what's up, fellas. Who was that? Who was that to say what's the score? We can't see no names right now, but we're gonna get to that. Who was that? So somebody say EC Smack at Stafford and B-Port, but I don't know about Albert Colony. I agree. And man, when I came into this game, man, with high expectations for Needville, DA, I was like, man, we gonna take this. And I told Gary too. I said, man, we gonna take this game. But
yeah, I mean, I wasn't looking forward to win this game. I had already called this game at the beginning of the year that Needville. Well, no, I did not. I said it was gonna be Needville at the beginning of the year. But once the season started, I started seeing how good Needville was, becoming, and how good Keilan was, and how good that running back was. Yeah, it was just a game that they had a two-headed monster. I just didn't think we was gonna give up a 50 piece though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That was the most difficult part.
got out of hand, man. It got out of hand. I say before half, it got out of hand. We came out, scored, missed the 2-point. They scored. They came and scored on a pass. Like stuff that we can control. Like you got to protect the long ball. Like we came 3 and out. I guess he figured since we broke on that long one at first, the coach, I'm speaking of the coach, we could run the ball and do the same thing again. Didn't work. Threw a pass over the middle. It was off target. We punted the ball without secondary punter. It wasn't no blastful, punt all the way down the field. They had good field position, came back and scored. After that, man, hey, somebody gotta be a dog and stop the bleeding. I didn't see that, man. I didn't see that.
Man, I'm saying in the first quarter, it looked like El Campo really was ready to compete. To me, they looked like, hey, okay, we in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that second, once we got the ball on that one, you said we ran them 3 plays. We ran a run, then we tried to pass. They stuffed Steven in the backfield on that second run he did. They stuffed him in the backfield. So we lost a couple yards. And we put ourselves in the, but we were still in good position, you know what I'm saying, to try to go and score. I mean, I just think on that second possession, we came out with a set of plays that looked at like the first ones.
Yeah.
And they caught on to them real quick, And then we kind of like kept that. It looked like we was trying to manage the game.
Yeah.
Like trying not to let the game get out of hand, but the game was getting out of hand. And we were just trying to manage the game with the run. And it never worked out for us. It looked like we were just trying not to get blew out.
Yeah, you can't, man. You can manage the game with the run when you ahead. Like when you ahead, you can manage the game with the run. Because I ain't gonna say that because we was getting chunks of yards. I mean, it wasn't 40-yard runs, but I would say we was getting positive yards. But then on defense, I swear Keilan picked us apart. Keilan Sweeny, number 4 from Needville, for those who don't know, Keilan picked us apart. I mean, I'm watching the young man at the line, like he is aware of what the defense, like he's aware of what's going on. This is like he raising up, throw a hitch route. Hurry up. He throw the other way. You know what I'm saying? Our coaches got our people playing 10 yards off the ball. Of course he gonna do that. But on that same note, they were playing the same defense, and our coaches didn't run those plays.
But what did Bay City do to us? The Bay City started off the game last week. What they do?
Same
we was off.
thing.
They did the same thing. They threw them. Listen, we giving away 5 yards. Okay, well, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Like you, and then you expecting our kids, like, okay, boom, you throw the 5 yards. Those are some kids, they good. So when you throw them the 5 yards, by the time you get to them, of course, you're gonna miss the tackle because now they ready for you. You coming in full speed to try to, adjust for that, that 8 yards you have to try to come make that tackle after they catch it. Those are skilled kids. Okay, if I'm skilled and you skilled, I'm gonna try to see if I can't make you miss. So I would have liked to see us, at least come up just a little bit. If it wasn't all the way pressed, zero coverage, at least come up and, maybe 4 yards, maybe 3-4 yards, and
Exactly.
then our cornerbacks have their back towards the play.
I saw that. I'm trying to
They
figure
see the
out what
play.
defense that is. Maybe he knows something that I don't know. Maybe he
Yeah.
knows something that I don't know.
So I mean, like a lot of things, just on defense, you know what I'm saying? Just on defense alone.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, I saw 42 Clay Staley make us some plays at the beginning on Keilan. I saw 33. He stayed on Keilan. You know what I'm saying? Like in that first quarter, that we put some pressure on him. But then after that, some kind of way we let Keaton look like Michael Vick at West Virginia. You know what I mean? At Virginia Tech. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, he out there, hands on the ground, and I mean, God, dog.
Yeah, he doing spin moves, man. I mean, hey, but one thing, I mean, we getting on the coaches, but I feel like our kids ain't make every tackle count. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't wrapping up. It wasn't no wrapping up going on. These ain't big, powerful kids, man. Like, I mean, I understand Keilan is, slick, quick, and they're running back same way, but these ain't 200-pound running backs. Like, all you got to do is grab and hold on. They don't do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Well, one of the things that, that's missing in truth, like for El Campo right now, is like everybody pursuing to the ball. Like you got 1 or 2 people trying to make the tackle, and then you got the rest just looking instead of pursuing to the ball. You know what I'm saying? In high school, you was always just taught, to kind of pursue to the ball. You did those pursuit angles at practice and everything. But now you're just watching, you're like, man, they don't even see no kids pursuing to the ball. It's just like, if he make the tackle, he don't. But if not, okay, well, boom, here comes somebody else trying to make, after he done juke somebody. We don't got a whole lot of red jerseys on the tackles.
Yeah. And you got to when you're playing undersized on the defensive line.
Yeah.
I noticed that I was watching, man, the Needville push was crazy. They hiked the ball. And once they get it in the backfield, with whether it's a quarterback or running back, the line is pushed 3 or 4 yards forward. Like, they push. They pushing. I saw that all game, man.
Yeah, but man, I'm telling you, Hicks, 33 is Hicks, right? 33?
No, you talking about Holmes?
Mahomes, man, that dude was making some tackles, bro.
Yeah.
He was making some
every game.
You asked Keilan, we were like, man, he was like 38. 33, Holmes was balling.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him. Number 19, listen, we need about 2 or 3 more
of him.
Rehighs out there, bro. We gotta get 2 or 3. That kid do not quit playing football, bro. He played football until the whistle blow, bro. 55. You know what I'm saying? He was out there. Yeah, 33 and Stalin. The 42 is Stalin. Man, them dudes was out there balling, bro. I'm talking about trying to.
Is it youth? Is it youth?
What?
Is it youth back there? I'm not sure if they're underclassmen. Is it youth like that's this state as far as wrapping up tackling, like, or is it just skill? I mean, what you think?
No, I was telling somebody earlier we need to be in full pass at practice rest of the week, rest of the year.
Oh, every day.
We need to be in full pass. Yeah.
And I got one thing to say too. I mean, I know we ain't following this thing because I'm on my soapbox tonight, but hey, look me in my eye, parents. If you are on the sideline or if you at the game, not on the sideline, but if you watching the game, and I know we've had a bunch of parents say stuff, look at that sideline. Look at your child and see if they're locked in. Because I'm watching the game from the stands and I'm watching kids laughing and we getting dog walked.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. If I'm mad, watching everybody on that sideline should be mad and locked in, ready to get in and make a play. Like, it's kids laughing, man. We down 21 points. Like, nah. When I was there, I would have been ready to fight one of my teammates. You laughing and we down.
Man, but I'm saying, like, if I'm the coaches on the sideline, I'm telling you to take your pass and them pads and go in the locker room and pull them off. Because we on the sideline. We out here. We getting blew out here. What you laughing at?
Man. Hey,
Let me put you on the defensive line and see if you can get out there and get Blue back. You know what I'm saying? Or do something different. But I see that. I see some undisciplined on. I see some kids give up today. Uncharacteristic of an El Campo team is watching kids just give up out there. You know what I'm saying? Quit on your team. I seen some kids out there quit. And I mean running, I'm talking about kids jogging the plays and there's touchdowns being made on the plays that they jog to. Hey, if
man.
I'm the coach, I'm looking at the film, I'm like, Dion, I'm evaluating. If I see you giving up on me like that, I don't care if we losing 50-0. I want to see you ball out to the end. That's what they're Campo known for. We ain't known for
Right.
giving up too many 50 pieces.
Man, I can't recall the last 50 piece. Who? Probably Quero, I think, maybe. I don't know. But hey, and I saw, man, shout out to I want to give a shout out, man. I was on the sideline and I felt sorry for Babcock Austin. I just want to shout out, keep your head up, Babcock, man. He got in the game, he ran in. He hadn't got too much run. I think he got injured. Got in the game, man. Ran out there, coach pulled him out. I seen his head just went down, like he walked off. So shout out, man. Keep your head up, keep working, man. Keep working, Babcock.
He got a couple more years. He a junior.
Oh yeah. Be all right. Shout out to Tegan, man, for hustling, man. Shout out to all the people who felt like they hustle. Shout out to y'all. And keep y'all head up, man. Turn it around. Make something happen.
Somebody said that they think it was do you think El Campo was still hungover from the Bay City loss? I definitely don't think they were hungover from a Bay City loss. We played a good game in Bay City. We could have won, should have won, but we didn't. But I definitely don't think that transitioned over to this game.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't agree. Well, I'm gonna get back off the soapbox. I'm gonna get back on our thing. So we didn't win past this already. First quarter, Birds come out strong. Needville responds. So we came out, scored. Needville came and scored. They came, scored again. We scored. All right. So I'm thinking we in it. Just like you say, I'm thinking this is about to be a game. But Mama, what'd he say? Mama, there go that man again. Keilan was dropping popsicles in the end zone. They toe tapping. Hey, you got to get it together. Can we tackle? Like, can we tackle? That's the question we're going to have to ask ourselves all week. Can we tackle? Somebody going to have to prove that we can tackle. This is going to be the hard one, though, GA. I'm going to let you read this, man. You tell me this. Everybody see that?
Nah. Nah.
That's two questions.
I want to hear what you got. I'm going to rebuttal you.
Okay. First question is, did the coaches give up? And I mean, third quarter when it got out of hand, did the coaches give up? Giving up is a hard thing to say, but I don't think that they played to win in the third quarter. When it got out of hand, when it was 21 points, they scored 28 points. I don't think they were trying to win anymore. I think they were just trying to finish this game. If I'm down 28, I'm not running the ball consecutive plays. I'm not running the ball. You running the clock off. They running the ball, GA, and then they run the play clock down to 8 or 9 seconds on the next play. You can't be trying to win. You cannot, excuse my grammar, but you cannot win like that. Like, you can't win. You can't come back if you're running that much time off the clock on each play and running plays. Second part of the question, can we get out of the shotgun sometime? Can we get out of the shotgun sometime? I saw 4th and 1. We were still in the shotgun. 4th and 1. We down by 21 points or whatever, but it's 4th and 1, and we were still in the shotgun. What's up with that?
Okay, so I'm gonna back the question up first. The shotgun. I would love to see us not always be in the shotgun. Hey, sometimes that 48 sweep or that 45 give or that 30 pop, it will work for those 2 or 3 yards. And so I would like to see us get out the shotgun. Maybe do some other plays. You know what I'm saying? Because one play, and I told you this the one particular play where we was in shotgun and we called a pass play. The quarterback rolled out and all the receivers was blocking. But the quarterback had nobody to throw the ball to. And so sometimes I think when you get in the shotgun and you know, sometimes it's a lot of plays that's called out the shotgun. The kids seem like they get confused a lot. I mean, for me, from my vantage point of watching it over the last couple of weeks, a lot of games that Campo players look like they don't be knowing the plays. You know what I'm saying? And so I think you can simplify the game some kind of way. Hey, man, get up on the center. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to show your offense just a little bit more diversity. You know what I'm saying? And you can still pass from under the center. So, you know, I think we just everybody going to this shotgun and getting lost, you know, in that shotgun. But the coach giving up coach giving up. This is the only thing I say to that. At the end of the day, you watch the game as a coach or a fan, you saw that there was no way we was going to beat Needville. There was no way that we was coming back. He tried to pass the ball before half. He tried to run the ball with the quarterback before half. I think he just lost trust and faith in his quarterback.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then he lost trust and faith in his running back. And then he went to huddling. And he put the cowbell on huddling. And he was like, hey, we're not going to get blue out anymore. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to, you know, stop this bleeding some kind of way. And you see how much time huddling ate off the clock. You know what I'm saying? And so he was just trying to, like you said, I believe he was trying to get out this game without taking too many more bruises, lumps and bruises. And so, hey, Huddling did what he wanted him to do. He gave him the ball and he ate that clock up. He bled that clock up. He bled that clock. Because I think if we keep giving that ball to Keilan them, no matter what Needville defense was going to do, we wasn't stopping Needville.
You know, I agree. We wasn't going to stop.
There's no use in keep passing the ball, stopping time on the clock, going 3 and 9. Instead of eating the clock up, we giving Keilan them more time to put 80 on us. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we did stop the Needville offense a couple of drives. They punted.
Yeah, that was in the first quarter though.
No, that was in the second half. We stopped them. We stopped them. They punted.
Yeah, we did, but I think Needville on that one that we stopped them when they was coming towards where y'all was at. They ran Keilan up the middle. They ran that one. I don't think they really put their full offense. You know what I'm saying? They was just running the clock too. You know what I'm saying? I think they was a little bit respectful too.
Yeah. Well, hey man,
I was up there sitting with Kiki, and it was a few minutes left on the clock. He told my coach, go for it. It was like 40 something. Coach, punt the ball.
Yeah.
And Kiki wanted them to go for it. And they was up on us, killing us. So now I don't think he gave up on us. I really think he was just trying to, you know, at the end of the day, I think he found something. You know what I'm saying? El Campo is really going to have to lean on huddling now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're really going to have to tote that ball and, you know, come up with some creative, like, I think we're doing Spin Rat a disservice of getting him to throw the ball down the field a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, right.
I think we need to just get him some drags, some hooks, like them little passes out the backfield of Keilan. I think we work him into that. You know what I'm saying?
That should be all game. What he did with Keilan, that should be all game. I watched Quincy Thornton sit out there the whole game and not get one pass. Like the dude was playing off. Like we got to at least try him. We got to at least try him. Some of these receivers they don't even know themselves because they ain't even got a chance to show what they can do. They don't even know what they can do. Like, think about it. Like, they don't even know if they can break a tackle in the open field because they haven't even got a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, who is that, Sergio? Sergio said I didn't like the number 30 limping the whole game and still played. If a kid is limping, he's hurt. And there's kids that can play 100%. Why not put him in? It depends. It depends on if they got a sub, but you can rotate them. I would have liked to see. I seen Hudlin come up limping a few times. I think his toe is messed up. That's what they said. They could have put Camden in for a few plays, let him gather himself. But you could tell after, like you say, he was toting the bill. He was running every play. He was running hard though.
And I mean, if a player is hurt, he hurt. You know what I'm saying? Most people, you playing football, you're gonna have some kind of injury. You know what I'm saying? This is a violent sport. You're gonna have some kind of injury. If you hurt to the point that you limping and you're not gonna be effective in the game, okay, take him out. But I seen Roy make a couple plays. I seen him smack Keilan when he jumped in the air.
Yeah.
I seen him smack him pretty hard. But if he was limping, I didn't notice the limp because I wasn't really paying attention, you know. But if he was limping to the point that he was, you know, wasn't gonna be able to affect the game, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, take the kid out. We don't want to get no kid hurt. I think he only a sophomore, so we got plenty of time, you know, with him. And like you say, we do got kids on the sideline that we can start putting in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely, man. I mean,
So, Kurt, do you think this is the time of the year now, like where we at right now, at this point of where we at in district, we teetered around fourth, possibly not making the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? We got to win out. You know what I'm saying? Like if we lose next week to our colony, we in big trouble. You know?
I think we losing them. We playing, we battling.
Is this at a point of time in the season where you maybe bring up some of your good freshmen, get them some work on varsity preparing for next year?
I mean, but what kind of work?
Huh?
What kind of work though? We're not even getting our juniors and seniors any work.
Yeah.
I mean, I posted it. I don't know if y'all Birdcage. I don't know if y'all saw it, but our freshmen are throwing the ball. But if we're not gonna throw the ball to our speedsters, hey, Key, you got to turn your volume down. You echoing.
What about now?
Oh, perfect. What's up? Hey, this is Keilan Sweeny, man. Keilan Sweeny's pops number 4, man. What you got to say, man? I know you.
No,
go ahead, man.
I'm Keilan Sweeny. That's my son. That's my son.
No, he's you his dad, man. You his dad, man.
I'm tired of that.
You his dad, man. He come first, then you.
I see. Nah, man. I like what I seen, man. I like a lot what I seen. It was a good game. But
hey, man, don't be modest, man.
I had 5 people injured, man.
Yeah, but hey,
y'all have 5 starters injured. But I mean, you have to play with what you got. But yeah, that was the best game we had this season as a complete team. I ain't gonna even lie.
Was it?
Yeah, that's a complete game. That's the best game I've seen this year for us.
But Kiki, we had you shaking in the first quarter, though.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, when I seen Stalin and Holmes, all I thought about was freshman year. They was killing my son.
Hey, but he's a little more slippery now, man. He's a little slippery, man. He's playing at a different speed.
So, Kiki, Key, what did you see from El Campo that you noticed that we were lacking?
For one, lacking secondary, man. Y'all ain't got no secondary. I ain't got no secondary. Y'all predictable. Every time number 19 go in motion to that side, the ball coming right to him. It's gonna go behind him or on the outside of him. So yeah, I don't think. So that's what I've seen that. As far as offense, it looked like y'all was starting to find a groove with huddling running. Now all y'all gotta do is start the play action, pulling that ball and spin rag throwing it. But I ain't even see a pass get caught today.
Yeah. We had a few that they went to number 28. A few quick passes.
Okay. Yeah. The little them screens out the backfield.
And then they had a one call back. It was just a youthful mistake. I think it was they motioned. I mean they shifted and they wasn't still, so they called a touchdown back. That was another.
No pass over 10 yards. Y'all didn't even try to pass it over 10 yards.
The one got intercepted. That did go over 10 yards.
Yeah, the other way.
It was straight to him. So yeah, they got to work on that, man.
Nah, but that's a young quarterback though. But he'll be all right.
Oh yeah, he'll be all right. But the coach got to work him. Coach got to work him, man.
No. The players need to work in the summer. That's what players need to work in the summer. We can't just play football during the football season. Not gonna
I
work.
understand that. I agree.
Not
I
gonna
agree.
work. Not gonna,
I agree.
no. You can't put everything on these coaches. The kids gotta work and they gotta want it. They gotta.
I totally agree. I'm talking about they got to work them in the game.
Yeah, ain't no just going to play like working out, getting better, getting stronger, getting quicker, getting faster. I mean, that's if you want it. If you want it, that's what you do. If you just want to play for the school, play for the school. Hey.
Yeah.
But nah, it's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent over on that team. They got a lot of talent. They're gonna be all right.
So regarding work, do you feel like the working in the summertime and the summer workouts and practice and stuff, do you think that contributes to how Needville has turned around the football team from last year to this year being undefeated?
If you ask me about last year and this year, I'm gonna say one thing that I feel. It's a lot of work. Kids got better, but if you start killing that quarterback last year at the beginning, we make the playoffs. We not going no undefeated like this, but we make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, that's just my opinion, and I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
But now the team is just the whole team good. A lot of them kids put in work this summer. So to answer your question, yes, like the work the kids put in the summer is showing on our team. Like the kids that did put in the work.
Yeah. So,
yeah, and then I also think though, like man, I really like how Needville, whoever your offensive coordinator, whether it's head coach or somebody calling, if you looked at how he came in and was setting their Campo up, short passes, 5 yards, he was taking those short passes as if they were runs. You know what I'm saying? And he was happy with him. And then next thing you know, he hit you with that deep pass. You know what I'm saying?
Like I tell you, Greg, this the best. I get credit where it due. This the best play calling game. Like this is our best complete game as far as coaching, as far as offense, putting it together, making. Because Keilan, he does a lot of overthrows. He'll miss some. Like tonight was the best Needville I've seen this season.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we play any other type of game, it'd be a better game. Y'all in a close game with us. We damn near played perfect. I think we had one penalty at that. I think if that.
Yeah.
Like they played good tonight. They played a good game tonight.
Yeah, true. There was a pretty much mistake. No fumbles, and I know they were coming in hitting hard too, and it wasn't no.
No, and Greg, don't remind nobody. I don't know. I need Rod parents. He hit my son pretty hard. We need to go have dinner. He got something to give my son. We need to go have dinner.
Hey, Rod came in there and popped them, boy.
Yeah, right after that spin move in the middle of the field, I see.
Yeah.
Nah, and Holmes deserved to go play on somebody's team at the next level. I don't care where it's at. That kid played 130% the whole game. I don't see him getting tired at all.
Yeah.
But it's good. Good luck to Campo the rest of the season. I'm driving on the way home, but I had to call in. Mess with my boys. But,
oh yeah.
But man, Kiki, if y'all can find a way to fix that defense.
Oh no, we'll be reckoned with. We'll be
y'all will be a problem if y'all can fix that defense.
Hey man, look, we look forward. Going to the playoffs, man. We look forward to seeing Needville go deep, man. It'd be good to see somebody in our district go deep.
We got Bay City Friday, and we ain't worried about no playoffs.
Look, y'all in the playoffs already, so
yeah, but we
go deep.
we trying to finish off with nothing on the other side.
Oh, nothing? You said 9-1.
Yeah, I said 9-1. Yeah, I did. But I say we're trying to. Hey, if you got a chance to be the best, be the best.
True. Well, we gonna be keeping. Hey, we gonna keep up with you, man. We gonna keep track. We like you to keep on coming on, even though you gave us a 50 piece. We want you to keep on and keep on here. And hey, Birdcage, man. I bet this man $100. So, man, I'm gonna send you your hundo.
Yeah.
In the morning, man.
All right. Hey, we forever, man. Needville Ricebird, man, forever.
Hey, go Cardinals.
Yeah, man. Hey, nothing but a little life fun, man. Yeah. I sure hate giving up that $100 though.
Yeah. I see Sergio said I see the kids work out all summer at the football field, but the kids working out all summer at football are sitting on the side. So, Sergio, what do you think that's the reason that they're sitting on the side? Do you think they're sitting on the side because, maybe just because they're working out in the summer, they may not be still may need some working? Or is it, they're not getting their opportunities?
I don't know. That's a good question. Sergio, man, you ought to come on, man. Just open your phone up, man. We'll send it to you. We'll send it to you. But
Yeah,
hey,
I would like to know that question. That's a good question, Sergio.
one thing I'd like to say, send Sergio the link, man. I know you laying in the bed with the wife, but we won't hold you too long. But one thing I'd like to add is it's a difference between going to the field, because I worked out in the summertime. You worked out in the summertime. We went to the gym and played around, lift weights, when it worked out. But it's a difference between working out and going to camps, skill camps, like getting those real skills. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I hate to allude to it again, but those are the things that like players like Ruben did. He's been doing it since he was a kid. He's been in the mix working on those real skills. So, hey, we need to get our kids in those things. Also working on yourself, but getting into those camps so you can learn how to play a defensive back or learn how to play, a receiver or safety, at another level.
Yeah. So what you think about what Kiki was saying? Kenneth Sweeny was saying about our secondary. You think we lacking in the secondary? Like, I mean, we not as good as we was last year. What you think about that?
I mean, I've talked about it. I got hey man, hey, I'm on live. What you calling? Somebody calling me, and I'm on live. But yeah, I don't think I think it's the scheme. Personally, I think it's a scheme.
Yeah.
And then we lost our safety, which was our bottle cap. He was a band-aid for all the mistakes that our cornerbacks would make. Like I mean on a deep ball before the half. I don't think that deep bomb gets caught if Oliver is there. I think he's able to jump up and assist the cornerback is knocking that ball down or push him out of bounds or hit him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you have to do.
And I don't know. I mean, like I don't know if you coach this or whatever, but like kids, sometimes like on that deep ball, you got to know a pass interference is only 15 yards.
Right.
It's 5 seconds.
But it would have been an untimed play.
Yeah.
And we could drop him back and maybe do it again. So yeah, grab on to him. You beat.
Yeah, you got to. If you beat, you beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's bad if you let him catch that joker with 5 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true, man. Smart play. That's skill camps. Thinking while you playing. So yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Let me see if I can get somebody else on. Hey, if y'all want to come on, man, y'all got to get on Facebook. Send a matter of fact, put a message on here. Get on Facebook so we can see you and try to add you in. If y'all got something to say.
Look here, while you doing that, man, I want to give a shout out to Lil Hudlin, man. I forgot what they call Lil Hudlin. I know they got a little name for him. They always Tidy. I think they call him Tidy. Man, listen, that dude came in off the sideline and gave El Campo a spark, man. Was you there? I don't know if you had left. I know El Campo. Let me digress for just 1 second. Just for 1 second, let me digress. Same on y'all. I see everybody getting on Needville football team for running on the field while our band was playing. But shame on you, El Campo people that left before the third quarter, man. Y'all left, and the kids still need you to root for them, man. I mean, we El Campo, man. We got to. I leave too, but you know what I'm saying, in the fourth quarter. But man, some people was gone. I sit on the visitor side, so a lot of y'all leaving. But that's my little rant. But for Hudlin, hey, he was our bell cow today, man, and I really liked what I saw from him. He my offensive MVP today, man, because he went hard. And my defense, I got co-defensive players today, Stalin and Holmes, man. Both of them boys was knockout and artists today, man.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, man. I ain't paid too much attention to the band. Well, aside from the bad stuff from the Needville side on that, hey, I gotta give shout out to Needville band. They was nice. I don't know if everybody can agree. Needville band was nice.
Yeah,
when they
nice,
came
bro.
out. Yeah, they was nice, man. I like that little show they put on. So yeah, shout out to the Needville band. Shout out to the EC band. My daughter, Emery Lemons. Shout out to Emery. I got a shout out. They played the middle school, came and played. So shout out to all of the middle schoolers that came and assisted our high school band tonight. Let's say
that's the truth right there.
So do you think Darian Holmes is getting defensive player of the year this year? Do you think that it's a possibility of the district?
Oh, yes. For
you think so?
For sure. But I don't think he's gonna get it over I think
Carlton Jones.
No, Rehigh.
Yeah, Rehigh is
Rehigh, bro.
Rehigh is everywhere.
Yes.
Darian is everywhere too, though. Man.
Darian is everywhere. But Rehigh, he got them hits you remember.
Yeah, hey, it's funny, man, watching Rehigh play, man, because like after the half, he's still at the same speeds. But then you see him on the ground, you be like, get up, boy, get up. He get up with a cramp. Hey, man, Rehigh, man, drink you some pickle juice, man. Drink you some pickle juice, because second half, he cramp up all game.
Yeah.
Then he hop up.
Listen, I'm like, bro, you can't be out the game, bro. You got to be in the game, man. And I think he got to get less snaps on offense.
Yeah, true.
He got to get less snaps on offense. We need him on defense going 100%. I'm with Sergio on this, that we got enough kids on the sideline that we don't have to run Rehigh off like that. We don't have to run him like that, bro. He just blocking. You mean to tell me you can't put nobody else out there and block?
Man,
we need Rehigh at 100% on offense, bro.
Coach Reeves, you can use Camden to block. Let him work up a sweat during the game. He's a big body. Teach him how to plow through there and block, man. He can do it. And he's fast enough to maybe, if you need him to catch something, he can make something happen. Like, use your athletes. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man.
But that's why he catching all them cramps, because he's going both ways pretty much. Yeah, Sergio say send him the link. And,
all right, Sergio.
You put that comment up there, Curtis, that Josh Reese had said. He said for some reason he was playing like the game was 14-13. And it was. It was, I mean, when it was 14-13, that, the game plan worked. But after that, man, you got to match Needville.
Yeah.
You got to match him.
I agree. Like, he found something that was working after a while, and he was just trying to, contain. But it was 14-13, and he was, No, was it? It was 14. Was it ever 14-13? I thought we tied at 14-14.
Yeah, we did. We got that 2-point conversion. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
We got Sergio. Sergio, I sent you the link, man. Look on your messenger. Check your messenger out, and then open it up. And then once you click it, you can come on to the room, and we'll add you in. Let's see. Somebody said that game hurt. Yes, man, I know it hurt. I was hurt in the stands. I had to go talk to him. Shout out to Stacy Norman Sr., man. I had to go talk to him after the game, man. Shout out to Stacy Norman Jr., man. We wishing you well with your injury. Hope you come back, man. Got some good news from Stacy, and hopefully that play out, big homie. And we can get Stacy back as soon as God's plan for him to come back. Hold up, Sergio, you're taking too long.
Yeah.
Who is this that said Rehigh is my cousin? Who is this? Somebody tell me. Somebody put the name up there, because we don't see it. Who's Rehigh's cousin? Because I need you to holler at Rehigh, man. Somebody holler at Rehigh and tell him I said, hey, come to.
Even though we had them players out, Curtis, I still felt like in the first quarter that we had the opportunity to, like, I was like, man, we can still win this game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not looking like we got this many players out. Like, no, I think we got enough kids that we can at least beat Needville, pull it out the way that we came out and played. You know what I'm saying? I really thought we could handle that. Somebody said Chapel Hill. Somebody said Chapel Hill lost tonight to Lindale. Listen, I don't know if Lindale, Chapel Hill, Lindale, Chapel Hill, Kilgore, Palace. Listen, that district over there is full of monsters. Full of monsters. Yeah.
What's up, Serge?
We're doing, Kurt.
Oh man, no,
man.
Yeah, I'm not doing well. What's up, sir? What you got to say? Because man, you seem like you kind of got an idea of what's going on with this football. What you think?
Well, I guess I'd do better. I guess if you had asked me questions this way, I can answer exactly what you're saying. But I guess what I was saying about the boys, there's a lot of kids that I know they're out on the sideline that have a lot of ability that could help this team. I'm not saying they're going to go rip off 4 or 5 wins in a row, but there's a lot of kids on that sideline that could help. They got a lot of the one kid we all know, Camden Phillips.
Wow.
The kid was in 8th grade benching 300 pounds. You can't tell me you can't figure out a way to use that kid. Runs a 4.6, benching 300 pounds. I'm not saying he needs to play every play on offense nor defense. Find a spot that this kid can succeed. Put him in a spot and say, you know what, son, this is the position I want you to get good at this year and fight. Next year, maybe we'll put you in a different spot. This year, I need you to be real good at this one spot. You know what I mean? Right. And like y'all were saying about maybe the playbook being a little too tough. If you limit kids to maybe certain positions, you can help that out. Because you're just having to learn one position, maybe one formation. And the other kid, of course, Quincy, the fastest kid on the field at all times, but you haven't figured out how to put the ball in his hand, guys. I'm not saying Quincy's an inside runner. We run inside a lot. I did not see the jet sweep one time. And if you remember, guys, I ran the same offense, very similar in youth league football. Guess who I ran the jet sweep with? Quincy Thornton. I would hit the middle with Stacy Norman, get those linebackers and safeties coming up. And then when I realized everybody's ready for Stacy or Ray, jet sweep to the outside, get the fastest kid you got on the edge, see if you can create something. And then once the safeties start realizing we can't cheat up, it's going to create some more holes for Jaquan and Steven in the inside. But just like today, the safeties were 6 yards off the line of scrimmage, guys. Yeah. They're saying we're not going to respect the run, or we're not going to respect the pass. We're going to shut down the run. And so how you expect to run and get big yards when the safeties are pretty much around playing linebackers, guys? You know what I'm saying?
Force it.
You know, so guess what? We have to be able to pass the ball. And I just don't see – I didn't even see throw the ball deep one time. I don't even care if we don't catch it. Put Quincy on a hitch and go. And if the kid bites, because there was a lot of man-to-man outside. It was Quincy on that big safety now that big corner of 0. Now he's big, but he's probably not quick enough to hang with Quincy. Put him on a hitch and go, tell spinner after, let it rip, lay it out there, let him go get it. And that will make the defense have to sit back a little bit. But guess what? If you still got guys that can, like what we were saying about Rehal, that kid is going to fight all day long, but he's so tired. How can you get the most out of him when the kid can't breathe half the time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and so you got to be able to use these pieces to where you're saying, you know what, I like Rehal, he's a good blocker. Put him in a couple of schemes, but we need somebody else coming in the back. There's a lot of talent guys sitting on the side. I'm not saying we're going to all of a sudden go win a state championship, but there's enough talent on that sideline that you should be able to rotate. But my theory is these coaches are so new, they haven't figured out these kids yet. And I could be wrong, but y'all got to understand, I know these kids personally because I've coached them since Little League. So I know these kids real good. And when I see some of these kids sitting there on the sideline not getting their PT, it frustrates me because I know what they can do, but how can they do it if they're not getting the chance to? You know what I mean? What do they do in practice? I don't know, guys. Maybe their head's not there, but the way I look at it, sometimes kids at practice ain't going to take it serious and the coach might hold it against them. But I expect the coaches to hold some of these kids accountable also. If they're not paying attention, you're saying, hey, guys, you're not playing because you're not paying attention. But if they are paying attention, we need to try to figure out how to use those kids, though. You know what I mean? Hey, get their attention. And that's what I expect out of professionals. These coaches are professionals. They all went to school for this job. I expect you to grab a hold of these kids. Don't let them fail. Take them with you. Let's get them going. Let's motivate them. And it's a lot of motivation. Sometimes I can see those kids stand there, and I don't know if they're knowing I'm not going in, so they don't feel like they're a part of the team, or do they just not care? And that's the question I feel like asking. But it's hard to go ask the kid, do you care or not? You know, are they going to give you the full answer?
Yeah, they're not going to tell you the
yeah. But if I catch a kid on the side, and if you catch them, say, you know, let's me and you talk. I guarantee, and like I said, all summer, I see these kids throwing the ball around, and I would look at Serge. I said, hey, look, there's Quincy, there's Daquan, there was Tommy Tyler, there's a couple of the other kids I know, Stacy Norman. There's a bunch of kids during the summertime playing their little 7-on-7 with themselves there, working on football. But you're right, though. If they're not going to camp, they're not getting the right coaching that they need to work on turning the hips and all that extra stuff on working on routes, defensive positioning. So you're right. But the only thing is, and you all too know, it's hard to get some of these kids to do that because we need the parent support to get some of these kids to go to those camps.
Yeah.
And that is the biggest problem, is that the parents if they see that a kid has a dream or has the want, we need to encourage the parents also to say, hey, let's get these kids all together. Let's all put them in one car. Let's take them to that. Sergio went to the U of H camp last year and got recognized for a lineman there, U of H. We went to the University of Texas, and they're not expensive, guys. But the problem is we got to get the kids there, and we need a bunch of parents that actually care. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And that's where sometimes it also is frustrating, because just like, you know, anything else, these kids want to do it, but they need the extra help. You know what I'm saying?
They need that push, man.
Yeah, they do.
That push. Some people gonna say, no, if they want it, they're gonna go get it. No.
And you see it, Kurt. You know what I'm talking about. You too, Greg. I know what you've done for this town. It's a lot of these kids want that opportunity, but it's not going to be put in their hand unless they get an opportunity from a parent or somebody that has the money or has the want to take them to get them to that other part, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
And man, I think a lot of times too, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been all these kids you just said, you know what I'm saying? Like all the kids you just talked about, you know what I'm saying? Camden, we've been screaming Camden since the school started. I always asked about Lil Perkins, you know what I'm saying? Lil Perk, number 11.
Right.
Where he at? He was running in at safety last year. He was running in the secondary last year. All of a sudden he can't play no more. You know what I'm saying? And so I think sometimes some of these kids need to, go ask themselves, coach, so I'm a player, I'm on the team. Coach, what am I lacking at? What am I feeling that I'm not able to get on the field? You know what I'm saying? That way you can already know, like, hey, man, okay, well, mama, this is why I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because your parents coming to the game and they seeing you not playing. So sometimes you got to ask yourself, are you working hard at practice? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes getting out there, just going out there in the summertime, going to the field, playing around, throwing the ball, and not running routes right, that hurts you. You know,
that hurts more than it helps. Yeah.
You need to be doing some quality work out there. You know, and so you can see sometimes when you see the ball being thrown in the air, you see kids still backpedaling the ball in the air. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so some of those things are the things that they probably need to, work on, you know what I'm saying? Attitudes and things like that nature. El Campo now is going to a more of a disciplined football team.
Yes.
A more respectful football team. Correct. It's not about wins and losses. It's more about growing up young men. And we want to see the wins, you know what I'm saying? But they are trying to grow young men, And so maybe that plays a part in it. Well, we can ask the kids, what's your attitude like? You know what I'm saying? We know you got the skill level. But if you're trying to make it to the next level, well, then your attitude is going to keep you down with us. You know what I'm saying? And so I see a lot of that. I would love to see Quincy. Quincy was open on that little post he did today.
Yeah.
He did Keilan when Keilan got hurt.
Keilan got hurt?
Huh?
for a little
How
bit.
long? Oh, okay,
For a little
okay.
bit. Yeah.
Well, I got one thing to add though, and I like that you said it. And I think I need to be highlighted. All right, to the parents and the kids, say if we're talking about the stuff, but if you are a player, parents tell this to your kids. If you are a player and you are not getting the playing time that you want, you need to go ask that coach, because
Yeah.
one thing you're gonna regret the most is graduating and looking back and saying, "Man, I could have went and asked the coach." You know, coach, why don't you throw me the ball? Those little questions might change. That coach might say, "Okay, he wants the ball. You know, let's try him out," and then you'll be able to show him. So ask that question. Ask that question. And I wish I would have asked that question.
Right.
And as a parent, make sure your kid coachable. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your kid coachable. And at the end of the day, if he coachable, the kid should be out there playing. Not
Yeah.
saying we know Camden should be out there playing. He coachable.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
kid who pays attention. He's a kid. When he get in the game, he takes full advantage of when they do put him in the game. I mean, today I didn't see him in. I saw him in those spurts on defense. Clogging up that middle down there. But I don't. But today, Needville offensive line really showed up today. I mean, they really played really good. So sometimes you got to give a team credit too. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah, Needville Keilan, man. Woof, that little boy. He's something else. He's almost worth the admission to go watch him play, man. He can run it. He can throw it. He looked just like a little miniature Mahomes out there chunking the ball around, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I got to give credit, like you said, and that Needville line is filthy. Those guys were nasty. They're grabbing, they're holding, they're chunking. So that's how they fight. That's how their running game opens up. Is that those boys get dirty? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've seen it. You've seen those linemen. They were out there getting dirty, and I love to see it. That's what you want. You want your linemen to be nasty and dirty. You know.
So, Sergio, when you see Campo falling in?
Well, I guess I got two things. If there's no adjustments made, because and I don't want to talk bad about any kids or no parents, because I know, of course, we're all Ricebirds, we're all fans. I would like to see some adjustments made, maybe some minor changes. I'm not saying change the whole world, but guys, the way I look at it, we've kept a lot of these kids in the same positions for a little bit. We haven't seen the results change. The way I look at it, when I feel I'm doing this, it ain't working, time to make some adjustments. Maybe put some different kids in different positions to see what happens. If that, and I don't believe that's going to happen. I don't believe this coach is going to make any adjustments, because I feel like that's against the grain. So I think Iowa Colony is that next week, guys. Is going to be a tough game, so I don't see us pulling that off. I can see us. I hope we can beat Stafford and Bradsport and then get that last playoff seat. That's what I believe. If you ask me now, you know what I mean? Now, Stafford ain't going to be easy to beat, guys, but I'm hoping we figured something out. Now, the way Jaquan ran the ball today, he's showing he's determined to make a name for himself, which obviously we all know who he is, but he's trying to get that name further out there. He keeps running the ball like that. It's going to be hard not to recognize him.
Yeah, and he hasn't put the ball on the ground since he had those early season goals, and he's been holding on to the rock, which is a good thing, man.
But when I heard Keilan say it too, and I hate to say, guys, and y'all probably seen, every time I seen Riley motion number 19, I already knew where they're going to run the ball. And if Keilan figured that out from the sideline, guess how many other teams? And obviously it's in the film, guys, because everybody's watching film on us. So Iowa Colony's going to see that. So we have to have something to counter that. Maybe make a motion and be a little play action pass or something, because everybody knows Steven and Jaquan are such a big part of our game. We need to use them sometime as a decoy now. And I would like to see an opportunity, because I know Ray is the backup quarterback. Ray is a runner, and I've seen him run. He might not have the height that Spinruff got, but Ray is a pretty strong, little tough kid. I would like to see you put some plays in for him at practice, see how he does, and throw him in there, because I think Ray can, because obviously y'all seen with Oliver ability to run the ball, it opens up so much for this offense.
Mhm.
So the big part of this offense is a running quarterback, the way I believe it. And pretty much this offense that he's running, and Ray was a quarterback, and it was a lot of fakes. And then when those linebackers biting, it was a guard pulling, and he was running right behind a guard on the opposite way of the lineman. And that's what I'd like to see. Will it happen? Will it happen? I doubt it. But I'd like to see them try Ray just so we can maybe use him as a runner and see what he does. You know what I mean? And
I'm not of the mindset of taking, and this mine, I'm not knocking what you just said.
yeah, no, I'm with
What
you.
I'm saying is, I'm not of the mindset of wanting my quarterback to run the ball when I got a power back like
Right.
Hudlin. You're not finna hide that Hudlin about to get the ball. That rehire everywhere he at. I told him, I'm willing to bet anybody that if you go look at the whole offense every time Rehab was in the game, wherever he was at, he lined up that receiver and he motioned in. All you had to do was follow Rehab 100%. If you watch the game, all you had to do was follow Rehab. We running right behind him every time.
Right.
That's just too telltale right there.
Yeah.
But one thing about it, Hudlin gonna run that ball, and by the third or fourth quarter, you're not gonna want to hit him no more. And so my thing is, I would like to see everybody want to see El Campo pass the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Oliver there, that was just a different natural. You're not gonna get that from Ray.
I agree.
The Oliver, the speed, the agility. You're not gonna get that.
No.
And I think that the level of it, I think Ray better on defense, but whoever the quarterback is, I would like to see them sit and throw small little pocket passes to open it up. And I think Hudlin can be a beast if we can just get that defense. Like you say, now Needville, they different because they got a D1 defensive back.
That big zero, right?
So he got all the offers, that's out there. So they zero coverage with him.
Yeah.
There's nobody behind him. They not putting nobody over there. They zero coverage with him. The other cornerback pretty good too. So they running zero coverage, man up, press with them too.
They
don't care even if you pass or not. They pressing you with them two right there the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't see him pressing too much this game. They were playing off.
He played off, but he was man to man by himself on that one guy.
Nobody was. He didn't have nobody over the top of him.
Yeah, he was about 6 yards off the ball. Obviously, he was told not to let nothing over the top, so he was willing to. And that's kind of what they were. You got to be willing to take what they're giving you. If the cornerback's playing 6-7 yards, it's a run hard, dig, turn around, and I don't see why we can't throw a 6-yard hook because I've seen him work on it, guys.
Yeah,
but I don't see him use it in the dang game, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that should be pitch and catch. You know what I mean? Because all it is spin wrap is recognizing, okay, it's man to man. He's playing off, and that guy's turning after 7 yards, or whatever their yardage that they choose to run. But
and I know it's old school, but man, what about a wheel? Like they up there like that. You know what I'm saying? Bring him in with that wheel and launch it over the top of it.
Look, hey, from the looks of it ain't gonna happen. And I hate to beat a dead horse, y'all. I know. Beat a dead horse.
Well,
we can come up with these on the sideline. I don't want to hold everybody, but we could come up with these on the sideline watching it. But will it change?
Yeah, that's where I'm saying.
Make some adjustments though. Y'all
that's
seen
what I'm
some
saying.
adjustments today.
I just want to see some adjustments.
I'm excited about him getting that ball in Keilan hand. We've been screaming it, Curtis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've been screaming putting Keilan in there. Throw the ball to him. Let him get that ball out the backfield. It didn't work, but it looked good. If Keilan turned that thing up, nobody catching him.
Yeah, he caught a few. He caught a few
legs on the relay, first and second leg. Nobody catching Keilan.
I think he missed that first one, jitters. He caught the next two, and he turned up the field on that one. Got him. I think it was about 15, 20 yards. So it was a good look, man. Yeah. Hopefully he can work that in, make it easier for Ridge. Easy target, easy completion, get him comfortable because I think he gets jittery feet sometimes in there.
Yeah. Because I tell you what, guys. Of course, of all people, of course, different offense, but it's the same theory. You can work it in that offensive scheme. Roger got his scholarship because of the bootleg pass. He got recognized. El Campo back in the day has always had big tight ends, which we do with Paynish. He's a good-sized kid, got good hands, a very good athlete.
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting on Steven and Jaquan. They do that little twist. I don't see how you don't have a little tight end drag or a tight end little flag route, just like Roger had a couple touchdowns a game off of a simple pass. Everybody was so worried about Derek Catch that when he would turn around, guess what? He made the easy catch and easy money. Of course, we had to worry about Freddie throwing the ball correctly half the time, but
oh man, Freddie was all right, man. Get out, Freddie, man.
Trying to best of my boy, Freddie.
My boy Doug, man. Doug was decent, bro.
Doug, he did good. I had to mess with him on.
Hey man, Doug had the prettiest form ever, bro.
Simple plays, like you said. Hey, if you want to throw short, I'm cool with it. But I just want to see some. I don't see drags. I don't see. Hey, I didn't even see the quick screen. I don't know if y'all realized it. Needville was great at that quick screen game. And man, why can't we do that with Quincy or Peyton on the sideline? Them one-on-one with the safety and your boys blocking. I mean, let's give it a shot.
Look, like I say, man, we can. We're going to see if they make the change.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not going to hold y'all. We done ran over our time. Hey, it's 12. Hey, viewers, check us out next Friday. Hopefully we get this W, and that don't stand for West Side. Oh, them crickets came on, y'all. Them crickets. Hey, EC, Birdcage Friday Night Lights. Hey, we out.
All my homies know it's win. You gotta win. Up by 30 or you down by 10. Better win. You gotta win. Always stay focused on the win. All my homies know it's win. You gotta win. Say you run the game, we gon' ask your ass win. Homies win. You gotta win. Always stay focused on the win.